Right. Next stop, Northallerton number 2. Let's get in the cab. Good afternoon. We are working closely with police today. There'll be a police sergeant travelling with you just to keep an eye on things. Good luck. Yeah, we need it. Oh, gosh, that sounds a little weak. Is that the DSD? It is. No, that's not the DSD. The DSD is the thing on the floor. That's the DSD. The DRA is what I meant. Or is that the DRA? Right, away we go. We got the 15 limit. Oh, I've not driven this for a long time. In fact, this might be the first time the BR Blue Deltic has appeared in stream. Hooray for the BR Blue. For some reason this really does not want to work. Either that or this is where we sit and we need to kill the engine. Let's come out. Just, yeah, I know, there's not quite enough on that train, is there, Katie? Double Deltic goodness. We struck in a sneaky snapshot there. Question for you guys. Not at all, David. However, just by way of warning, no, not by way of warning, by way of recommendation, I was watching a YouTube video on, yeah, we've got that, yeah. I was watching a YouTube video, doing this, driver's eye view down the Metropolitan line, and all the way down to Baker Street. That's above ground. And even because it's a cut and shut, there's a lot of it that is above ground. Okay, you've got walls on the sides, but you're technically above ground. You're not in a tunnel. So that could actually be a good one to do if somebody wanted to model a London Underground route. Especially with us now having the London Underground Pannier. And of course it's one of the oldest lines as well. Right, just easing our way through. Thought that was going to bring in a second. Irascible, yeah. The thing that they say with it is because it's all in tunnels, it's going to be boring. I'd like to see, and yeah, okay, it's half an hour in a tunnel, but I'd like to see London to Paris. And I don't know, I think it's only 20 minutes in the tunnel. But it'll be a nice, good 3-hour drive. Right, we need to wait for the back to enter. Right, let's move. Then we've got to get to Northallerton. I'll check the chat in a second, just let me get into the 125 and then I'll check the chat again. Oh, we have a new follow, that takes precedence. Again, let me get into, I didn't want to speed. There we go. Right, let's full throttle that and then we can deal with the follow and chat. Mini Amy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Let's jump outside a bit, shall we? That way we can see the Deltic in all its goodness. Good points. Over the widened lines before the more gate was shut would be something like Hey Mr. Rogers, good evening, how are you? I don't quite get that, David, you might need to explain that one again for me, please. Bing. Lovely. Green signal to the face. Right, we're running down this line next to the train. Let's hope nobody comes and... She's wearing a different colour top. They're different peoples. Right, we've hit the 100 mark. There goes the train. Let's come down the back. Let's jump back in the cab. Right, North Allerton, 25 miles. I get in these sometimes and I just sit and think, what does this button do? Imagine a circle line but a shorter length with an NR line running parallel. Oh, okay. If that's what you chose to do. But one of the things with the Metropolitan is from, I think it's about Finchley Road out to Aylsham, it is actually an open countryside. So only as it comes into the London area that it gets itself covered. That button does the police siren apparently. Is that because the siren went past the window again? Bink. Let's get out and take more photos. What is the name of this one? The Green Howards. It's not very green. As far as that would be in a city covering most part. Reckon you can make the scenery work. Yeah. You'd still need to go back a little bit for when people want to kind of like get a shot of the train like this in the cut and cover with some of the buildings. But yeah, would you actually make it London, or would you just do it another city? You know, would you put in some of the landmarks like Big Ben and stuff like that? I think we've got the Shard in South London network. I don't think we've got St Paul's or any of the central stuff. I think we might have the Gherkin somewhere as well. I don't mind this. I'm not really a sounds person. I can't really tell the difference. And the difference between them is where they put the microphones. That's all that changes. Which 142 do you want me to get? Do you want me to get the Dovetail one or the AP one? And what's the difference so that I can make my mind up? Because I don't have actually anything from AP other than the lighting thing, which I didn't notice much difference with. David, it might be worth putting the South London network in as a base pack, as well as those two. And possibly the North London line, the Goblin line, because that might have a few bits on. Although that might be a bit further out. Right, we're just stuck at 108. Highly recommend getting some AP stuff for my next buys. Dovetail doesn't do only AP. Would use SLNN if I had it. What's SLN? I don't know what SLN is. Trains have some good stuff too. Yeah, I've got some of the Just Train stuff. I've got the Western Mainlines, although I do need the latest extension, but I'm waiting to get both of them together and then do a mega scenario at some point that'll run from Paddington to Penzance in a steam train, of course, without much fuel, so as then we can have CK Sim throwing moonshine in again. Oh, that was hilarious. I still think that is one of our best streams. The Hobbit, yes, of course. The Hobbit line, the Gandalf line. Yeah, what was I going to say? Can somebody please whisper me the link to that AP142 then, please? We're still just thundering along. David, that was my thoughts on why I'm doing a fictional route. But one of the drawbacks with doing a fictional route is I can never quite decide what would go best where. If you're doing a real route, obviously it's all there for you, you're just copying what's actually on the ground. The problem that I'd have with a real route is making it accurate enough. So, but if you want route help, we are building the Jenkinshire branch on a Saturday. We put a lake in this weekend. Feeling really pleased with myself for doing that. Link whispered, lovely, thank you, Ayrton. We've got 11 miles, let's get this sorted. Right, I'm going to leave this driving itself for a little bit. Let's just hope that nothing goes wrong. 9.99 miles, good. Right, 8 miles. Over that, you're making a press railway too, but tracking signals complete. But its unexpected scenery will take months. David, one of the tips that I read, a nice 47 going through there. Let's come out for a bit. One of the tips that I read was to do a little bit at a time. On Discord too, lovely, thank you. I have, however, it's about time we brought back this, I think. To move that down to about there. That up. We want this one now. There. And then we want that. Moving down to there. Lovely. There we go. That's done. Gonna go and get your tea ready. Be right back. Okay, see you in a minute. Let me just catch up on chat since I've been doing that. Beat you to it. Oh yeah, Irascible did beat you to it, Ayrton. So transitioning. What? Line, town, city, lake, countryside, seaside. No, but what I mean, C. Rogers, is you go. A little stretch of line, do the terrain, put the scenery in, do the next stretch of line, do the terrain, put the scenery in, so that you're doing it in sections, so you're not constantly doing scenery, or you've got bits to work off. You think you put too many... oh well, you just have to eat them now, Irascible. You'll just have to eat them now. Right, we need to start thinking of braking very shortly. Where's ours IRA? Oh, Irascible. Actually, yeah, that is a point. Share. Right, we need to brake for the 80. See you in a minute, Mr. Rogers. Are we going to make it down to the 80? Oh, it's going to be close. It's not going to be close at all. We've done it. Oh, what are we passing? I don't know, but we're having a snapshot of it like that. I wonder if that's the lady herself. And, oh, lovely. Revlo is sorted. Thanks, Mr. Harrison. I forgot what you were doing on Revlo. Right, we need to brake now for the station. Brake nice and hard. Brake a little bit harder than that. No, seriously, we need to brake harder than that. Oh, we're coming in hot. We are coming in very hot. We are coming in very, very hot. It's a good job this Deltic's got good brakes, I tell you. I think I'd rather see the end of the platform. Remember, it's all down to the first coach. Oh, we've done it. Stop. There we go. Open the doors. Yes, I made it. Throw the anchor out. We did it. Hey, NASCAR. I might have already said that. But hello again. Thank you, guys. It was a good stop. I'm going to say that was a good stop. Are we not raining anymore? Right, next stop, Darlington. Let's go. Turn the brake off. And let's move. Wheel slip. That's not good. Too much power on them wheels, that's the problem. Ah, brilliant. Stream theme. I like it. Right, let's get back up to 80. Right. Next stop, Darlington. Let's hope these footballers can behave themselves. Otherwise, I'm sending Katie to deal with them. Right, there's the 80 mark. There we go, that should just idle it. There's the Wensleydale line to Redmere. Oh, I did not know that. You installed your TS, can't remember what it is that can't be turned down, quality or density. I don't know. I've got everything on max anyway. Also need to re-download all the reskins. What needed doing. I had some issues that needed sorting. Well, we do love TS when it goes wrong. I've got issues with it at the moment, actually. I can't use the one house for some reason. And a number of other things that come up. Density makes bridges and the light disappear. Got yours just below max. Can't handle it fine. Game crash. Actually, that might be why I'm crashing, because I did turn it all up. Maybe I need to turn some of it back down again. Oh, we're speeding. Oh yeah, I want to get these passengers out. These football hooligans. Hey, welcome back, Chris. Lorraine McBain, you're my identity. Nice Back to the Future reference. Yes, I've got it now. Yeah. And it's for, I've noticed the problem on my mega scenario and on stuff like the one house that's got a lot of assets. So it might just be that I need to turn it back down. Because I've verified the files about 4 times and there's nothing wrong. I've cleared the cache. So maybe that's what will fix it. Right, we're due into Darlington early, but that's not moving, which means we've either got a red signal or a hidden destructions. So what do you all think to the new Revlo commands for the selector loco and stuff? Oh, trees overgrown there. For the selector loco, selector route, so on and so forth. Are we happy with them? They seem to be quite popular at the moment. It's the game, yeah. David, I sat there and I looked at it and I thought, hold on, I've got a supercomputer, why have I turned all these down? And so I turned them all back up again. So, just for those of you who might have already found out, the select theme is for the next TS stream. Because there'd be no point doing it now, because there'd be no theme to go by. We've got probably one scenario left, so it would be for the next stream. What are my specs? Oh gosh, quad core 2nd generation i7 Sandy Bridge. 16 megabyte RAM, but it will take more if I choose to upgrade it. An NVIDIA 4 gig memory card, and I can't remember any of the rest. Oh, and we have a ping. Make it rain. That isn't what made it go ping, is it? What have I missed? Emergency stop cord has been pulled. The onboard police sergeant will investigate. Hold still till you get the all clear. Katie, Go and deal with them, please. Ayrton, route name London to Brighton. Lovely. We're on London to Brighton next. Is Katie there? Hey, I'm Crazy Dan. Welcome. Footy fans causing trouble. Who was it? Whitemead that said that I'd made a good comment. Whitemead, go sort them out. Oh, SLN is South London Network. Right, we've stopped. Waiting for further destructions. Okay, the 3377 it is. No, she's with the Woolwich. It's Flying Scotsman 472. He pulled the cord. You blame him. Ian Foxy says, "Bless you." You got that gun already. Waits for the Mark II window to be put through with a baton. She's left. Oh, okay. I missed her go then. Right, there's an overexcited fan. They've been fined by the police sergeant. You can proceed now. Let's go. Oh, more wheel slip. Yes. Cheers for what? Wow. If he does it again, feel free to drop the coaches. I'm Crazy Dan. Cheers for what? And wow for what? What have I done that's... Okay. Oh. Mrs. Jenks says it might be the specs. No, it wasn't. Oh, cheers. Oh yeah. No, I've got Twitch bits. Nobody's given me any, but we have them. They're sat there waiting to go. Right, let's get back up to the 80. 4 miles to Darlington. And it's starting to rain again. Good. Kick him off the train. We should do. Where's the cut for the tour? I didn't quite know where to put it at. I've got so much going on the stream. If you can tell me where to put it, then we'll have one. I thought about getting rid of chat and putting it up there. Maybe sit it on top of my video window. Okay, we'll have a look at that. Just let me power down. There's that one. Good. Right, we've got 2.6 miles. Mr. Foxley, the bottom right is when we do a Revlo contest, that comes up there. And top left is where the actual things come up. But we'll try it. Oh, I got two. Oh, we're going to be seeing that on the hood in a moment. In fact, I need to get back to game. Oh, we have some Twitch bits. Thank you very much to I'm Crazy Dan. I'm going to get the jar out then. Right, we're not yet allowed into the station. For some bizarre reason. Can we have some GGs for I'm Crazy Dan, please? Above my head. Yeah, I think that's where it's going to go. That was a nasty dip in the track. Yeah, we're slowing down. I think this is one of them entry ones that when you hit it, it changes. I am an affiliate, Rob. They granted me affiliate status, was it last week or the week before? Well, I can't see that at the moment, that's still red. When we hit the AWS, will that still be red? Bearing in mind we're actually late into the station, that's just cleared. You granted it you on the day they came out, but you only started streaming less than a month. Yeah, Twitch affiliates is quite easy to get onto. I think they're finally beginning to show some consideration to some of the smaller guys. Oh, there was no warning of that. Oh, there was. I just wasn't looking. Right, into Darlington. Turn them off, they're doing my head in now. Now we need to brake harder. Well, maybe not, it's still raining in here. Right, that'll do. I want these people off my train. Time for a cup of tea, really. Bit of HST. Our bit's free, Mr. Harrison. No, they're not, but they're cheaper than partnership. They're a lot cheaper than subs. So we're adding a window browser source, I think it is. Yep. Create new bits cup. Okay, we're going to make that enter, make that size and put it on top of my head like that. Ta-da! Right, well done, you arrived at Darlington Station. Unfortunately, the emergency stop incident hampered your arrival time. Next time, try to be prepared for such problems. Leaky roof hype. It's because YouTube is almost behind them, so they trying to keep everyone happy with their new things.